somebody would have told him to move those cars, it wouldn't be like that, I assure you.
Absolutely.
He would have rounded those cars. So nobody, I mean, I didn't know you were going to do it either.
No, nobody.
I'm just saying that might be part of it for a future project if you let people know that that's coming up.
Sure.
Well, hopefully we'll learn a lot from this one.
Well, you know, you learn stuff every day. I mean, if you don't learn from it, then, you know, you fall into a different category.
Right.
We both know what category that is.
That's right.
The issue with Barb's pull-off, we can correct that. I'm not really for sure why that hasn't been corrected.
In our driveway?
Yeah, oh yeah, and I told him like that night, we will get that corrected. I mean, that's gonna take a little bit of digging it out and building it back up and fixing it. That's.
So we don't have any way of going back to that company and saying, hey, you done a bad job, let's.
No, we do. I don't think that's a dead issue. We will talk. If I would pay for it, I wouldn't be happy.
I wouldn't pay for it.
No.
I mean, you hear that from everybody. You don't pay the people unless they complete the work and you're satisfied with the work.
Right.
So I don't know if y'all done pay the people or not, but I know the state don't pay if they ain't happy, and the individual don't pay if they not happy.
Mr. Mike Clark of Morton Avenue said that the road in front of his house needs to be fixed, and the mayor, Travis Simpson, said that he'd help.
Scott is with the Meadow Creek Townhomes. They built Meadow Creek, which is phase 1. Anybody that's been out there, you see the feeder parking lots or to phase 2, and they are going after that tax credit again, which requires support from the city.
Just a long story short, Meadow Creek's been a good project. We've been able to keep them rented. Phase 2 originally was anticipated to be 42 units, but we scaled it down to 36 units. Because these housing credit projects are coveted by a lot of communities because it's investment in your community, and you know it's money invested in your community, and it's a very scarce resource. So in the whole state, there'll only be, in rural counties, there'll only be like 1.9 million of annual credits invested, and this Warsaw project's probably going to take 20% of that. If you would to support us for phase 2, we're going to be able to make some improvements and make the property better. You got to have one comment, Jack.
I do, but Clay's here. That's about as far as I can go. Clay's here, and you know, I'm one of these council members that I don't care if I get reelected or not. You know, that's just the bottom line. I don't do this for the money. I do it for the right thing to do, and I've been against Meadow Creek from day 1.
Correct.
And you and I know that.
Correct.
You know, it's not the type of housing I wanted to see in that location, but fact is, it's there. Okay, the first thing I would think is that the type of people that's been attracted there is not the environment that we want in our community. You've got some good people that live there, and you've got some people that don't deserve to live there. You know, I see it day in and day out. Is it a bad thing for our community? No.
Phase 2 also.
And the one thing that hasn't been done, since been talked about since the beginning of phase 1, is the sidewalk system has never been put in yet. And before I would even say yes to anything, that sidewalk will go in.
There were some other things, and we're committed to doing that.
The fence is up between.
And I'm not satisfied with the lighting. I think we improved the lighting for phase 2.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, but how can you judge if someone deserves to live there or not? I don't think that was a very professional comment to make.
It's not whether the person deserves to live there.
But that's what you said. You said that
the element
there's
they
people
bring
there that don't
into the
deserve to live
situation.
there. Okay.
You've got some good people that live there, and you've got some people that don't deserve to live there. You've got some people that don't deserve to live there.
Is there people wanting now, or?
It's interesting, that property is income restricted. So if you make over, I'm thinking probably if you're a family of 4, you can make up to $35,000 maybe 38,000. We have a lot of people come to Meadow Creek and can't live there because they make too much money. So we're going to be able to get those people into phase 2. And our preliminary capture rate is how much of the market you're going to capture. The answer is yes. I've already spent $1,500 on a market study that says that there is demand in this market area for more of these type of units. And this was a long time ago, but in 2003, we had to go back and look at the paperwork. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think I had approval to do up to 84 units. And now we're taking it from 42 plus 36, we're cutting it down to, what is it, 78, you know, so.
What's up? Okay. Is there a motion for support of the Meadow Creek Phase 2 project?
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second? We've approved it before. We have a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
I'll make a second on it.
There's a motion and a second. We're going to start. Councilman Fredericks.
No.
C.
No.
Jack.
No.
Randy.
No.
That is 4 no votes. Scott, let me ask you this question. When is your paperwork due, I guess?
February 19th.
Okay. I'm not opposed, and I don't think council is either. I would probably compile some information. That's fair, and get it up here, and you know, maybe a synopsis and a plan and a detailed plan they can review, and I'd probably drive back up here the second Monday of January, you know, with some further information.
If I could just ask what are the, so I can address it, what are the issues?
Absolutely, I think that's a fair question. Now, I don't know if you'll get an answer, but I mean, I didn't get a vote. Okay, the only way I get a vote is if there's 3 directors. So I'll defer to them.
Just ask, that's my question.
I'll go for you guys. 6 on the agenda, Fredericksburg Apartments. This is Miss Stephanie Sweeney.
Hi.
I will let you do your introduction and explain your project.
I have a handout.
Absolutely. Winslow, you want to grab that and bring it up? Here, go get it. Brandon. Give it to Clay. Clay, did you get it? I got one. Okay. No, you want.
SWEENEY1.
Definitely not.
Clay, you got paper. It's on there. You got one on it?
It's on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
When am I going to go to the newspaper?
Fredericksburg Apartments is also approaching council this evening because we would like to make an application for tax credits on February 19th.
Sidewall, that residence is still right there. I have one question. Your outside all looks nice.